dreaming bigger than they ever thought possible, reaching the limits of their imagination and going beyond. From soaring hopes to the anguish of defeat, 6 contestants will put their skills to the ultimate test. But there can only be one Puppet Master. Welcome to Puppet Master. I'm Ann Pielli. Last week we said goodbye to one of our favorite puppeteers. Now the competition is heating up. Away from all the fame and accolades of the puppet industry, our remaining contestants will have to focus on the fundamentals. Let's get to it.
Excited to be back and nervous. I won the last episode. There's more expected of you being the winner.
It would be so sick to be the youngest contestant on Puppet Master and win.
I didn't get cut. The judges brought me back. That says a lot about my work.
Oh my God, I made it to level 2. So much talent in this room. I feel honored to be here and to be myself in reality.
Puppeteers, welcome back. Last night, Roman made the difficult decision to leave the competition and go home.
Did he have an injury at the gym? Probably.
But we have a replacement.
George! Welcome back.
Me again.
George, so cool.
I'm back.
Welcome back, George.
Thank you.
Last week's challenge was all about socks, but this week is all about shoes. And to introduce this week's challenge is our guest judge. You might already be familiar with his groundbreaking work.
No way. No way. That's so cool.
A little bit of a legend. I know he's TikTok famous.
He's like the OG.
Who?
Please welcome Tyler Vold, TikTok star who made shoebox puppets the latest craze for Gen Z. With over 4 million followers, he's single-handedly credited with driving up shoe sales in North America as the DIY puppeteers he's inspired gather the raw materials needed for their craft.
Thanks, Ann. I love shoebox puppets because they have such an incredible depth of personality and emotion. For this challenge, you'll be taking the style that made me famous and putting your own spin on it. The winner will have their puppet featured in one of my videos. I can't wait to see what y'all come up with.
Thanks, Tyler. You will have 2 hours to complete the challenge. Your time begins now.
It was just complete chaos and destruction.
I'm just dying to see what Gary comes up with.
Using a shoebox to make a puppet. It's not a puppet concept I've looked deeply into, so this is my first time in making a shoebox puppet.
Yeah, well, I'm certainly glad this is not a doggone hand puppet right now. The sock thing was just awkward for me. You know, I've been doing the puppet work, but not that kind of stuff. But this time I got a chance to show some real creativity, chance to redeem myself.
He came with a fighting force. So great to have George back.
Look at my underbite.
And there's a hole here.
Hold on.
I need a new part.
Here's upside down.
I really appreciate Gary. He never ceases to surprise me. He's insightful.
It's a conspiracy. When 2 people get together, we conspire. Pronoia is where my highest self is checking in with your highest self.
I'm the youngest in the crew. Don't have all that years of experience to back you up.
What is going on with her?
Did you literally put your shoes in one of these boxes?
That's where they go, right?
Why did you take your shoes off during the challenge?
I wasn't about to take my hat off here.
Wow.
They're definitely here to win. A lot of contestants have set off the center line, leading either to mandibular or maxillar protrusion, the underbite or the overbite.
It's really like a sculpture, the shoebox puppet.
Some of these are suffering a little bit in eye placement. You don't want to get lazy with those. That's where a lot of the personality in a puppet is. It's not meant to just be googly eyes. You want to add some expression, some eyebrows.
So what you're saying is you don't want a lazy eye.
Throw fun stuff on and just go with it.
Right.
That's what's eye-catching, that's what does well online.
Wow. Have you ever seen crayons used in that way?
Very vigorous.
Gary is always full of surprises.
Rachel, you know, she was lurking around trying to steal ideas. Sure you're not trying to spy on our work?
Honey, I don't need to spy on your work. But it's cute that you think that.
Her teeth looked a lot like the teeth on my puppet.
Erin. So I'll let her believe that, but I was too focused on my puppet to look at hers.
I came in here with a good attitude to inspire others in midlife that they too can go after their dreams. I have a lot in the balance. I have a family, I have a child, I have a 75-pound Bernedoodle.
Do you think she's okay? She seemed fine, and then all of a sudden just had a breakdown.
What's going through your mind right now?
Well, that's kind of hard to talk about.
It's a lot of pressure.
I know I'm the youngest, so like I think I was letting that get in my head.
Are you saying you want to go home? Maybe. I
I think she was taking it a little too serious at times.
Well, oh, the meltdown. I wasn't sure what was going on.
You okay?
Yeah, thank you, sorry. Makes me so upset because like I just want to be a great puppeteer.
Artists were complicated people.
Come on now, you're bogarting the singer.
Sorry. It's hard sharing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, definitely shows my age, right?
That's old school.
Can I borrow your scissors?
No,
Erin,
I didn't come here to make friends, right? So
she needs to keep some of that attitude in check.
Gary, period.
That man does not seem to understand restraint.
Ta-da!
He is such a trip.
5 minutes. 5 minutes remaining.
Oh my God.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Puppeteers, put down your puppets. Please exit the workroom and prepare yourself for judging. Welcome back to Puppet Master. Let's meet the judges. Maria Series, International Shadow Puppet Consultant. Tyler Vold, TikTok star. And finally, Ko Im, Professor of Marionetry at the John Larkspur School of Puppetry at Mount Rainier University.
I'm always really scared of that Maria one.
Rachel.
This is my puppet. 3, 5, 4, oh no.
I feel like a sense of laziness from this project. I really expected more from you this time.
I don't like the color scheme and I don't think it looks super professional.
The dental work is inspired.
Tyler, would you see this puppet giving comments on TikTok?
Ogres are a little overdone, which means that's a very competitive design. You're fighting a lot of people to make something that stands out.
In the last few years, Game of Thrones and House of Dragon, and even the Potter things, dragons have been kind of popular.
George, did you do something different with the eyes?
Yes, I did. Those are your normal Google eyes. I cut them slit because if you've seen dragons, they've got the slitted eyes. I was able to use the pieces I cut off for nostrils and ear holes.
Your technique definitely got better, so that's very impressive.
Very creative, and it's really good to see you.
Thank you.
Princess Ar-El-Dee.
Nothing feels connected.
It doesn't look too happy. There's a bit of blushing, but does not scream to me that it's having a particularly good time.
Are you convinced?
No, that's why I'm quiet.
Hi, judges. Hello. Hello. He hails from the British Isles. He's wearing his family tartan, the Jason Statham of box puppets.
I don't know if Jason Statham has an underbite.
I don't want to generalize about US market, but in Europe, we're looking for a little bit more entertainment.
He looks like a grumpy Ralph Lauren model.
There's some dissonance between having the tongue out and the droopy eyes.
You remember Frankenstein? That's how she's got her inspiration. Pearl power. Bella bella. Every other civilization up to this point has already gone through the Stargate. So AI just, there we are. Inverted, upside down, all around. She can ride that roller coaster inverted, never loses a thing.
I'm at a loss.
It's very busy.
It's literally falling apart.
You don't want to lose parts. Because it's
Unless it's intended.
Oh, your whole face could just come off like that. I see what you're saying. Durability.
If it brought a smile to my face, I'm not sure for the right reason, so.
Puppeteers, please exit the studio while the judges make their decision.
I want to hear something more creative from someone who calls himself a professional.
They were biased.
I would love to see them make puppets and then have us judge them.
Judges, what did we think of Rachel?
We all know that she's skilled, but I think what I was missing this week was the story. An ogre? It was just so expected.
I wish she'd done more with the pine cone.
And George.
He came back with full force.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but George is actually one of my favorites.
This would have done numbers online.
And Cora.
It's not as expressive.
We were looking for something more innovative.
We're grading on a curve.
Maybe not so pretty in pink. And Erin.
She really had a cohesive look today.
This dog, it's tired in an older, elderly sense, which matches an aging nation.
Gary.
Gary.
Gary is so creative.
I've always said I'd rather see more than less.
Very, very different from other puppets.
It doesn't let itself be constrained. Maybe that's not what people want to see right now, but maybe it's what people need to see.
Oh. Tyler, you as a representative of a new generation of puppeteers, which puppet of tonight's puppets would look best on your channel?
I think it's a very tough call.
People are not only looking at the puppets, but also the people behind the puppets.
This industry is super competitive. It will chew you and spit you out. I see who actually wants to be a winner here.
Judges, have you made your final decision?
I think we did.
Let's bring back in the puppeteers.
I might even pull it off and win this darn thing.
I just know that I'm stepping into my own kingship in my life.
Some people say lawyers are storytellers, and I think that gave me an advantage.
You all worked hard in this challenge. You dug deep, brought everything you had, and left it all on the workroom floor. But will it be enough to win? It all comes down to this. One of you will be eliminated. Right now. Rachel and George, please step forward. You had the highest scores. Congratulations, George. You're the winner of today's challenge.
Oh.
And your shoebox puppet will be featured on Tyler's TikTok.
The ironic part is that I never heard of a shoebox puppet before we walked in here today.
Cora, Erin, and Gary, please step forward. You had the lowest scores. Erin, you are safe. You may step back.
I'll be back next week.
Cora, your puppet show is over.
If you give it your best shot, then
Please say your goodbyes and exit the workroom.
Watch out to those judges because I'm coming in your comment section.
We have a priori. We are all connected.
I'm gonna miss you.
Miss you too.
Gotta keep trying. Anything can happen. But it's never too late.
As we saw tonight, not everyone who aspires to be a puppeteer can succeed. Our remaining 4 contestants will continue on their journey, but which one will emerge victorious as our new puppet master?